This demo, we will look at best practices and recommendations feature of AI Ops. Let's navigate to Security Cloud Control. And here I'm now looking at best practices and recommendations capability of AI Ops. This is the landing view where I can see that there are 163 recommendations and best practices checks that were run. And out of those 163, 85 require a review from the admin. I'm also getting a time trend on how these best practices are getting passed or requiring review from me over time. If there is an increasing trend of best practices that need review from me, and if there is a decline in that trend, ideally I would want uh, anything that requires review to be lowest. I want to see all the blue lines. If I scroll further down, I get a report on per device basis. So let's pick one of the devices. So on this device, there's roughly 23 checks that were run, out of which 14 require my review. I also get a time trend exactly like a summary time trend, but this one is very specific to this particular device that I have. If I scroll further down on the left hand side, I have some broad categorizations of these assessments to make it easier for me to navigate when I'm trying to review a particular aspect of my device. So, for example, I want to see how is my access control policy doing against these best practices recommendations, and I can see out of total 11 checks, 7 require my review, 4 have passed successfully. Let's look at one such check. So, this is a check where I'm being told that I should block any uninspected archives. So there's a configuration setting that I should enable, which will block any archive being transacted over the network, but my device is for some reason is not able to inspect it. I don't want that to be allowed to be downloaded, so I should enable this configuration to block all such uninspectable archives to improve my security posture. If I want and I don't want to see this kind of check run again, I have the option to disable the check as well. Let's look at another check. So I'm going to go to virtual private network connection. Here I have a check that is passing. What it means is, in this particular example, I have a Diffie-Hellman. It's telling me that there's a Diffie-Hellman group 2524, which will be deprecated as the firewall upgrades happen. So it's telling me not to use these specific groups in any of my VPN configurations, because if I am using these and eventually when I upgrade, this will impact my VPN tunnels. So it's asking me, hey, you need to already go ahead and remove those. But in my case, I'm not using them anywhere. So the check is already clear and I'm good to go here. That is the demo for best practices and recommendations. Thank you.